Okay, guys, this is gonna be the story of my life, part two. My name is Josephine Oyeman. As I said, where I left off part one was when I went to my brother's house, and then my brother was going through divorce. My brother was like, he's going to sell his house. I should go to my sister's house. And then when I went to my sister's house, things didn't really go well with me. And mind you, I have my 1 year old daughter with me. I don't have no babysitter. I don't have no money. I don't have like any kind of income. And I don't have paper to work in America. So now I started looking for people to let me use their document to work, but it didn't work out, right? So now I remember back when I was home, my mom used to tell me I should go and learn how to do hair. So then I now know that I can braid a little. I used to do hair too when I was in Canada. I've been doing hair all my life. So I now remember that I can do hair. So that was when I put my baby in the stroller and I went to I started going to the braiding shop. My brother will give me a bus ticket. My brother, he will give me a bus ticket to take the bus. One day, I'm always home with my daughter, and my brother called me like, you need to get up and you need to start going out and you need to start leaving the house. Just take a bus and go somewhere. I was like, where? I said, just go somewhere. Find a place to go. Take the bus. That's how you're going to find out where stuff is. In America, you just don't come and stay home and not do anything. Well, how am I going to do something when I don't have a green card? I can't work. I don't have the right document to work. So I told my brother I can do hair. He was like, yeah. He bought me bus card and then he give me money to take the bus. He bought me a bus card. He gave me money for food and my daughter. And then he took me to the store. He bought me clothes and then he bought me food. He bought me stuff and then dropped me off to my sister's house. So then I went to my sister's house. I was staying with my sister for a while. My sister had 5 girls, but I'm not gonna mention none of her name or none of names. So that's my sister. So she helped me for a while, and I started getting on the bus, and I started putting my daughter in a stroller. My brother gave me money to buy the umbrella stroller, the small one. So then I bought the umbrella stroller, and then I started going from shop to shop, and I started telling them I know how to braid. And then when I went to Springfield Avenue, and then Stuyvesant on Springfield Avenue in New Jersey, I told the lady I can braid, and then the lady told me, what can you do? I said, well, I'm not that good, but at least I can do something. If you hire me, I don't mind. I'll sweep, I'll clean, I'll take care of your kids, I'll do whatever. Just hire me, please. Please, 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 I need a job. I need to get out the house. It come to a point when I said, even if you don't pay me, you don't have to pay me. So now I said, the lady said, okay, I'll give you $50 a week. $50 a week now. So the lady asked me, so when is gonna be, what are you gonna do with your daughter? I was like, I don't know. Can I bring her? She said, no, you cannot bring your daughter to the shop. So that was when I said, okay, I'm gonna find a babysitter. The lady was like, so where are you from? From Nigeria. I just came from Canada with my daughter. So she asked me, is your family here? I kind of said no, because if I say yes, she'll say, oh, why your family is not helping you with a baby? You know family how it is when you come to stay. You come to visit, it's different thing. When you come to stay, it's gonna be a whole different game. So the lady find me a babysitter. So when she did find me a babysitter, I started dropping my daughter off to the babysitter. I started coming, and then when I started coming, the lady was paying me $50. Mind you, the babysitter was charging me $10, $10 a day. So when the babysitter was charging me $10 a day, so I go to the shop 5 days a week. So Monday to Saturday. So all the money was going to the babysitter. So I was there for about 8 months. I told the lady, can you please increase my money to $100? The lady said, well, I cannot increase your money because you don't really know how to braid. I said, I'm improving. I can braid the ends down and I can do the back. I didn't get to the front yet. The lady was like, okay, I'll give you 100. So the reason why I said to give me 100, because the babysitter is $50. My brother was giving me bus card, to go to work. And my other brother, sometimes she would come and then she will give me food. We have lunch together. My brother Tony, yeah, he will come. He will give me lunch. He always stopped by the shop where I was learning how to braid, and then he will give me lunch. Sometimes he bring me food. Sometimes I will go to his house and they will cook, and then they were there for me. My brother was there for me. My two brothers was there for me. They were helping me a lot. So the lady started giving me $100. As time goes on, I can braid now. I said, okay, can you increase my money to 150? I'm only asking for 50 at a time so I can get money. She was like, okay, you're getting better. I can see you're trying. So she started giving me 150, and I started paying babysitter and I was having money left, I told my brother, you don't have to give me bus card anymore. I'm able to afford my bus card every month and food money. So that's how I was staying there. So after some time, after 2 years with that lady, I told that lady, I'm really good at it now. So I can braid. I can do whatever in this shop. I can wash hair, I clean, I do whatever, at least $200. And the lady was like, you're going too much now. I'm not going to give you $200 because you can't braid. I was like, well, 2 years here. I think it was nice meeting you, and I'm gonna move forward to go and find other places that can at least give me $200, for braids. So when I went to the other lady, and I started going around again with my stroller, and when I went to Lady B's shop, Springfield Avenue, I'm sure you guys know her. So she said she would pay me $300. I was like, 300? Are you sure? Yeah. I said, wow. I started walking. I started braiding. I can do hair. I was very fast when I do hair. And then the lady started giving me 300, and all the customers started falling in love with me because I'm very playful. I do hair, I walk, I play, So, and then the lady started falling in love with me. She started giving me 350. And I told my brother, now that I'm making more money in braiding shop, can you please open an account for me? And then my brother did open an account for me. So when brother opened an account for me, I was saving money. And then my sister told me I had to start paying some bills. I was like, I just started getting paid, I don't mind paying some bill, but can I at least have some money to put for a house or down payment? My sister was like, you have to start paying. I was like, okay. So now I'm going to start paying. I don't mind. First, I paid the light bill. And then I don't remember. Yeah. And then I was working with the lady. Every time when I would come over there, sometimes braiding shop is so busy weekend. I go home sometimes 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. One day, the babysitter called me and said, why you always come late to pick up your daughter? And then I started crying again. Every time I'm so emotional, I cry. I cry about every little thing. So I'm sorry, guys. I went through a lot. So now, and then the babysitter said, why you always come late to pick up your daughter? I don't do late and you have to pay me more. I said, I don't mind. How much more? And then the lady was like, this is how much I'm going to charge you more, $15. You can pick your daughter up whatever time you want to come. And I told my boss that I was working with at the time, and she said, okay, don't worry. When we close late, I will give you a ride. I will go pick up your baby, and then I'll go pick up your baby, and I will drop you home. So she was giving me a ride. She fell in love with me. I was working. All the customers fell in love with me, so I was working there for a while. I was able to save money. So I told my brother opened an account for me with his name. And then I told my brother, like, I'm looking for a place. My brother was like, what happened? When the customer started loving me and falling in love with me, everybody was waiting for me to do their hair in the shop. The lady started getting mad, like, Josephine, you're the only one who did all the customer right here. I was like, well, they love me. I'm sorry. It's not my fault that they love me, and I can braid really fast. I do hair. So now I started having problem with the lady again. The place was busy. She was paying good, but the only problem was she was jealous about me because I make a lot of money working in her shop, and the customer loved me. And all the girls over there was talking bad about me. When I didn't do something, they went to tell Lady B that I did stuff, and me and Lady B started having issues. I tried to ignore it, but when it got to a point, I was like, well, I really want to be here because I make good money here, and I don't want to leave, but I can't live like this. So on to the next one. I put my daughter in the stroller again, looking for a place to work. So then I went to different places. Then I went to Central Avenue, East Orange, New Jersey. I went there to look for a job. And I find this lady. She's from, I think, Guinea. She's from Guinea. And then she said, well, do you know how to braid? I was like, yeah. And then she told me to braid, and then she see what I did, and we're like, oh, that's good. You know what? I have another braiding shop on number 4 Sanford Street in East Orange. I have a braiding shop right there. I want you to go take over that place and sit there and do the customer hair over there. That's my shop too. And after some time, me sitting in the shop, I told her that, well, people are coming. Your price is too high. You're going to have to put your price down for you to get a customer, at least to get their trust. She was like, well, that's the price. That's the price everybody's charging. I said, don't listen to the price that everybody's charging. Just charge your own price to get your own customer. And when you get your own customer, you can pull your price up a little bit. She did that. And I was working there. After a week, she asked me, do you want to buy the shop? I was like, buy the shop? I was like, you selling the shop? She said, yes. Then I said, how much do you want to buy, sell the shop? She said, 6,000. And then I called my brother. I didn't have 6,000 at the time. So, mind you, I was like, okay. At the time when I was living with my sister, I was in the basement, and the water was leaking, and that was where the dishwasher, the washer, now the washing machine was, and the dryer, so it was not so good. My daughter got sick with pneumonia, and I had to take her to the hospital. And when they asked me, I told them I didn't tell them where I live because I didn't want my sister to have a problem. So my daughter had pneumonia. I didn't want my sister to have a problem. They took care of my daughter in the hospital, UMDNJ. That's where they took care of my first daughter. And after they was about to bring the bill and stuff, I run away and I didn't sign the discharge paper. I was so scared, guys. I run away because they're going to ask me, how did she get pneumonia? Where do you stay? And stuff like that. It was going to get involved with social worker and let's go to where you live and show us where you live. I didn't want them to follow me. So after that, my friend brother have a house. So I went to the main house. I rented there for, that's what I was, So back to where I got the shop from the lady. So now I got the shop from the lady. Yeah, I bought the shop. When I called, my brother said the lady was selling the shop. My brother was like, can you do a shop right now? I was like, yeah, I can do a shop. And my brother was like, well, I don't think you can do it. You have to pay the bill, and you have to take care of yourself. I was like, trust me, I can do it. If I put my mind in anything, said I want to do it, I'm going to do it. So then my brother was like, how much do you have again in the account? I said, well, I have 4,000 right now, but the lady said 6,000. That's how much she's going to sell the shop for, So my brother said, are you sure you really want this shop? I said, hey, brother, I do. I don't have paper. How am I going to ever work in this country? I don't have green card. So let me just buy this shop and be here for a time, and, I can do it. So my money was 4,000. My brother borrowed me 2,000 to add to the money, so I did. When I put the 2,000 to the money, and yeah, I called my brother, say, okay, I'm going to come and see the lady. So after a week, my brother came because he was working, he drive truck. So the lady came, and then my brother came. We went to the lady, and then the lady was like, yeah, I see your sister. She's a very nice person. She's calm, and yeah, I would like for her to have this shop if she can take care of it. My brother asked me again, you can take care of this shop that I'm going to buy now? I said, yes. So he borrowed me 2,000 that I'm going to pay back. Of course, I did. So now I bought the shop from the lady. I have the key. It was me and my daughter. I started sharing business card. I started putting my price down. Me and Christabel, my daughter, we started staying in the street and deliver business card and flyers, put my price down. People started coming. That's how I was in the shop. So that's how come I was in the shop. I owned the shop, number 4 Sanford Street in East Orange. I owned that shop for 17 years. That was my shop before I sold it to the girl called Desua. So that used to be my shop, but I sold it to her when I moved away because of domestic violence. When I was in the shop, I have bruises. I have broken leg. I have all kind of stuff on me. Can you just imagine me wearing hoodie in 90 degrees weather? People are asking me, Josephine, are you okay? I'm okay. I come to the shop laughing and playing. Nobody never know what happened to me. They don't know behind closed door what's going on. So now that's where I was in the shop for a very long time. That is where I met my husband. So when I met my husband, now he came, and then he said to me that he wanna marry me. He said hi one day. So right now this is 13 minutes and 70 seconds. So I think I'm gonna do a part 3 of it. So I don't want to make the video too long and that I cannot post it. So I don't know if it's gonna post. So let me do a part 3 of it, guys. So this is part 2 of the story of my life. Okay, guys? So like for the part 3. Part 3 is coming on. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I have more story to tell you guys. I'm about to make part 3 right now. Okay, guys?